Hey guys, Ian Huff from Ian Huff Studios, and today we're going to be doing a part three of the of my top list of Spider-Man fan films that I'm going to see, and it's going to be really fun, and I'm really happy about this. This is going to be really cool. Um, and there are some that are not actually Spider-Man related, so there's um yeah, some of them are Spider-Man, some but there's only one that's not Spider-Man, and it's gonna be part of it. And it's gonna be really cool though. It's gonna be really cool, and I think you guys might like it. So, so let's get into the first one. The first one on the list is Spider-Man Into Nowhere by Revelation Pictures. Um, Spider it's going to involve Spider-Man having to survive in nature and going up against a classic villain. Um, So there's references that um classic a classic villain fighting in nature. So that's like a hint, and I'm not sure who the main villain is going to be, but I think it's going to be really cool. My thought was Kraven the Hunter. So a poster, as you're seeing right now, it looks really cool. That's the title of the Spider-Man fan film, and what you can see is an arrow that's pointing out a hint which is going to be one of Spider-Man's classic villains. And that classic villain I'm thinking is Kraven the Hunter. But I'm not going to be sure of it. But there are other Spider-Man films that are going to be involving Kraven the Hunter and all that stuff. So these guys, if you don't know Revelation Pictures, one so the main the YouTuber who did Revelation Pictures is also a friend of mine named Peter Wycliffe. He has three of his channels that I've seen, and he's really good at not only acting but also directing, and he's really great at that stuff. He's a good he's a good actor. He's a really good friend I know back from a Christmas play I was in a few years ago, and before the whole COVID thing happened. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago, and it was really fun. And I'm really happy to know the guy, and he's a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for a bit. He's really cool. He's awesome. He's a good friend. And if you haven't noticed, that I made a series called Black Friday. That was directed by Peter Wycliffe himself from Revelation Pictures. The guy is really cool. You should check out his videos and check out the Revelation Pictures channel along with the Fairfield Boys channel. And also, he has a series called The Fairfield Boys. That is a series that is already out on Amazon Prime, which I've never seen the series, but I've seen the trailer. Looks really good, and I've seen the first episode of Fairfield Boys, which is called The Good Samaritan. It's a really good episode. I have not seen the rest of it, but all I know is that. And he made other really good films. Even another short film called Speculating. That is a really good short film. I really loved it. It's talking about the father and son. The father just sitting on the front porch speculating the whole area. Because it's a really good story. It's a really good story, and that Peter Wycliffe played the son of the father, of the man who speculates. And it's a really good film. I really love it. And I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can watch it. Alright. And other things with it. So the next Spider-Man fan film on the list is Spider-Man Nocturnal. Spider-Man Nocturnal is more of a dramatic, more of a really good, good film. This will be following Peter Parker in his first year of college, but more into the more Spider-Man life, into the Peter Parker. Yeah. So this will be following him taking down the Maggia with the help of Black Cat and facing down the Hammerhead. I really love the suit that they did, which is really cool. The casting is great. I think the story is gonna be really cool. It's a bit dark and dramatic, which that we all need to see in that film. I'm really happy in wanting to see that because it looks like a really, really, really good film, and I think people deserve to see that. And I'm really stoked for this. This is gonna be really cool. Yeah, and that's all I know. And it's a really good, it's gonna be a really good film. I really love it, and I think it'll be fun for you guys to see that. The next one is Spider-Man: Last Hunt by Hourglass Films. It's a really good Spider-Man film, and the funny thing is that I commented on his on one of his posts about what what you think, what we think that what would fit in the sequel. So my idea was to put Kraven in the film because of after the the loss of Lizard, which we all know that he's actually not dead because everyone thinks he was dead. Because I thought he was dead, but no, he's dead. He's still alive. He's still alive. I mean, yeah. So it's gonna be more. Now it's gonna be pure in college, and we get to get more into the story about MJ, and we get to introduce Kraven the Hunter, which was my idea, and I put that for them in their film because I gave them that idea, and I mean they should have credited me for it, but it's okay. It was really fun. I'm really happy that they announced it and that I gave them that idea. I really liked that. That was really cool. That having Kraven in that. Yeah, that was really cool. And I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. The next Spider-Man fan film is Spider-Man Morales, which is a Spider-Man film by Sifo. And it's going to be about Miles Morales. It's about Miles Morales. It'll take place like during the Spectacular Spider-Verse or before the Spectacular Spider-Verse, and it'll be Miles Morales facing off Morbius, which I think is going to be really cool. Seeing something like that, and I think you guys might like it. I think I might like it too. Yeah, and I think it's really fun seeing that connected to the Spectacular Spider-Verse. I'm still planning to see with all the other with the Lonely Spider, Buckeye Studios, and Party Boy Studios. Their films are really cool. I really love them. Okay, so the next one is a Spider-Gwen fan film that is going to be that's going to be made by the Lonely Spider, which is also going to be connected to the Spectacular Spider-Verse, and it's going to be played by the same actress from Power and Responsibility, Emma Beach. That's what her name is. Emma Beach. Yeah. I think she's really great. She's really talented. She's awesome. That's all I gotta say. She's really awesome, which is why I like about it. And I think it's gonna be really fun. And then, yeah, it's gonna be part of a really good. It's gonna follow its comic storyline, I guess. And that's all I can think of. And it's gonna be facing her version of her universe's Kingpin, Matthew Murdock, which I think is really cool. And the last one in the Spider-Man fan film is Superior Spider-Man Log Date 2 by Party Boy Studios. If you've not noticed, I made a reaction / review on Superior Spider-Man Log Date 1, and it was a really good Spider-Man fan film and we got to see a live-action Superior Spider-Man fan film that we all need to see. Part of the Dan Slott storyline. It's a really good storyline. I love how it goes for the character. I mean, Peter Hervel's Superior Spider-Man, it rocks. I mean, it literally rocks. I love the perform. I love his performance. I love his take on the Superior Spider-Man. I just think he's really great. So I think the next one is gonna have more action when it should have on Long Day 1, but Long Day 1 is just him. It's like the start of Superior Spider-Man. It's like the beginning of it, and then Long Day 2 is going to be the continuation, and if there's going to be a Long Day 3, which is still going to be continuation, I hope it's something like, I don't know, hope it involves a villain, hopefully, like Massacre. He's a good pick for a villain, because he's probably in the comics, Massacre kills a lot of people after being sent to prison when Spider-Man said he would give him a second chance before Superior Spider-Man. Superior Spider-Man took an oath to hunt down and kill Massacre. I think that should be a really fun storyline, but I don't know. That's just my thought. Yeah, or that would be part of Long Day 2, or I'm not sure who would be the villain in Long Day 2. If there is going to be a villain, I hope it's going to be Massacre, because that would be a really fun pick. Alright, so that's all for the Spider-Man fan film. Now there's a Marvel fan film that I'm planning to see from Hourglass Films, and that is the Moon Knight fan film made by Hourglass Films, which is going to be set in the 2000s, just like the Spider-Man Prom Night and Spider-Man Last Hunt, because I like it. I like the 2000s, because I was born in 2001, because I like how it takes place in the mid 2000s, in the early mid 2000s. Sorry, I was born in the late 90s, early 2000s, which is 2001, and hey, that was fun. It was crazy, but I love the 2000s. They're really cool. I like the take. It's really great. And if I made a film, something like that, like take place in 2000s, that would be really cool. But I wouldn't say Spider-Man film, but a superhero film besides Spider-Man, that I would definitely do. Yeah. Yeah, so that is pretty much all for the Spider-Man Part 3 video. I mean, Part 2 I made a few, even Part 1. If you have not seen those, I'll put a link down in the description below, or I could just put on a playlist somewhere that you guys can see it. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and if you want to see more, just give me enough likes, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everything that you're giving me, all the support you're giving me. I'm really happy that I'm hitting the record of 122 subscribers. That's a good record. And I made a community post lately saying that if I hit a record of 1K subscribers, I would be making more. I would make the channel. I'll expand the channel more and create more stuff, and make it a big reality. Make a lot of stories, and yeah, my Spider-Man fan film I'm still working on. I'll probably announce the video, make an announcement video, which I probably might set it in early mid-spring, probably in March, early to mid-March somewhere, probably in the mid-March. That's probably when I'm going to release the announcement or put it on the community post, whatever you guys decide. If you want me to post it on community post, that'll be fine. But if you want me to post a teaser trailer or something like that, I could do that. Although it won't be easy to make a teaser trailer. It's gonna take a lot of time. Yeah. Which I'm still working on. So thank you guys for watching and all that stuff, and like I said before, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Ciao.